Happy Sunday evening, YouTube family. What's up? I wanted to chat with you guys about some things I've been thinking about. Ooh-wee. Are we doing the bubbles? I'm kind of digging it. If it gets annoying, you guys just let me know. I hope you guys meal prepped this weekend. And for those of you who don't know me, it is Christine with Gauge Girl Training, an online meal planning and coaching service. And I wanted to pop on here. If you are just joining the broadcast, say hello. Let me know where you're from. CC Watts, what's up? All right, let me see if I can place my phone in such a way. Evening, it's literally epic. Okay, that works. Amber, hey, Albany, New York. Elizabeth. So I ate all of my meals for the day. I am on I just finished week 2 of my holiday shred, and I have a new YouTube video going live tomorrow. What's up, Jacksonville? Oh, hey, Michelle. So I wanted to chat with you guys about something. You're from Long Island, New York. Very, very cool. So I had a very eventful weekend. I'm actually extremely exhausted. Hey, what's up, Araceli? How are you? And Key 13, what's up? So wanted to have a more intimate chat with you guys. And I'm calling this live broadcast, I'll just do it myself. I'm sure we got a lot of ladies in here. How many of you have said those words, I'll just do it myself? Perhaps out of frustration, perhaps, you feel like you don't need professional help. I'm being serious. You feel like, I'll figure it out. Or maybe you're tired of depending on other people. Maybe you're tired of waiting. Maybe you just want it now. And you said, you know what? I'm just going to do it myself. I'm just going to do it myself. There are pros and cons to the I'll just do it myself mentality. And are we digging these bubbles, yay or nay? Hello from TO. I do not know where TO is. You're here from SoCal looking for new beginnings and a new you? Well, I'll be happy to help you, Desiree. Sometimes it's impatient. You did what you could on my own and you need the next step. Toronto. Got you. Thank you, Julia. And on one side of the fence of I'll just do it myself is a can-do attitude, is I will figure it out. It's resourceful. It's a go-getter. It's a motivated mindset in general. But the downside of that I'll just do it myself mindset is impatience. It's snappy. It's easily frustrated. I think the word impatient is the correct word. It's also perhaps cutting corners when you're like, I'll just do it myself. Because if you say you're just going to do something yourself, it means to involve another person to help you with that. It's either going to take time or money, and time or money are both essentially the same thing. I can't wait to work with you either. Hey, what's up, Ruthie? And I really appreciate you sharing that evening. I'm sorry, Michelle. The reason I say this is because so many people think that they are saving money by trying to do things themselves. And I can't tell you how many times I would have ended up in a much better situation if I didn't take shortcuts, if I didn't try to go cheap on a certain solution, and I just invested in quality to begin with, as opposed to wasting time and driving myself crazy. And unfortunately, that's what a lot of you guys are doing. And you guys, so many people look at their health as optional. They look at an investment in their health as not necessary, as a frivolous expenditure. And the reality is, guys, if you are not okay, nothing in your life is going to be okay. Do you understand me? And your health, your mental well-being, your energy. Hey, what's up, Lori? Welcome to the broadcast. I'm talking about this concept of I'll just do it myself, where so many people feel like they get frustrated easily. They feel like they don't need professional help. And it could apply to anything, you guys. It could apply to anything. I feel like this HGTV culture and this culture that we live in, that you can just kind of do any craft you want, and oh, you can just renovate your bathroom in a weekend, or oh, you don't need to pay a professional, just do this. Guys, the problem is you think that you need Louis Vuitton purses. You think that you need crazy expensive vacations. You think that you need bottles of wine and dinners out and movie theaters and all these things. But the reality is, those things don't invest back into you. It's a temporary comfort, but it has no long-term rewards. When you invest into yourself, you, number one, you improve your energy. If your energy is on point, you are more productive on the job. You have less sick days. You are a more pleasant human being, which helps your relationships. You are, believe it or not, I've read studies that have correlated. Now, don't get offended. Do not get offended here. Someone's going to get offended. I don't mean to offend anyone with the next thing I'm going to say. But if you are, I can't help it. They say that obesity and debt have a correlation. And what I mean is, people who have a tendency to be careless with their finances have a tendency to be careless with their body. If you can't like create a budget and you're spending money you don't have, every time you eat food that is above and beyond your total daily energy expenditure, that's like putting that food on a credit card. Imagine every time you overeat your calories, that you're putting all those extra calories on a credit card. Well, you know what? Someone's got to pay that credit card bill. And you know what's going to happen when you don't pay that credit card bill? It's going to accumulate on your body. And it's not going to go away until you pay it. So, for instance, let's say you're shopping at the mall and you're like, ooh, I want this. And you know you don't have the cash for it. You know you can't afford it, but you said, you know what, I'm going to splurge. I'm going to treat myself. I'm going to go on that vacation. I'm going to buy myself that purse. I'm going to do it. So you do it. But then the credit card bill comes and you can't pay for it. So what's it going to do? It's going to accumulate interest. You never get away from it, you guys. Do you understand what I'm saying? So that girls' night, that bachelorette party, that snack that you had to have, that social event, that work party, that business trip, whatever you ate is going to stay with you until you deal with it. So what you ate last month may still be hanging on your body until you pay for it. And thank you, Michelle, for saying that. Yes, guys, please do not forget to hit the like button. So here's the thing. You have to become a better manager of your body. You have to become a better manager of your calories. And I'm not saying this to be the food police. I'm not saying this to take joy out of your life. I'm saying this because you're going to end up paying for it one way or another. And if you don't pay for it sooner or later, what's going to happen? What happens when you go bankrupt? What happens when you go bankrupt? You run out of money, right? But the thing is, you can't file Chapter 11 on your body. You can't do that. What happens when you go bankrupt with your health? You die. And I'm not trying to scare anybody here, but I'm trying to be very matter of fact that you can't just keep making shitty choice after shitty choice after shitty choice after shitty choice and expect to never deal with it. Oh, you're going to deal with it, but it's just going to stay there until you do. So, what I'm trying to say is you cannot rely on the metabolism of your teenage years or your 20s. Those days are behind you. You got to look at the reality of the situation now. And unfortunately, some of you have a lot of debt to dig out of, a lot of food debt to dig out of. And it's going to take some of you guys a long time. So imagine, I don't want to get into your guys' personal business, but imagine you have credit card debt. Well, it depends on how long is it going to take you to get out of that credit card debt. Well, it depends on how aggressively you're going to pay that credit card debt off. Are you going to be putting like your entire paycheck and getting a second job and maybe a third job and cutting some major expenses to pay that credit card debt? How long is that going to take? Or look at your body, guys. Look at your body. If you have serious food debt, how long is it going to take you? You can't get pissy if you don't see results in 2 weeks when you have months and months and years of food debt on you. So guys, here's what I'm trying to tell you. If you are in that I'll just do it myself mentality, good luck with that. The reason I say this is because if you don't start valuing your health, if you don't start valuing your well-being, there is nothing more important on planet Earth than your well-being. Nothing. The way you eat, the way you exercise, it dictates everything. So the problem is so many people think that they can't afford coaching, but the reality is you can't afford not to. You can't afford not to. And I say this to you guys, you've learned so much. It's a pleasure to help you. Sorry for the barking dog here, you guys. Thank you for your patience. The problem is so many people are trying to do it themselves, and there is a way to handle this. There is a strategy to accomplish a lot more with professional help than trying to do it on your own. You know why? Because this is my career, guys. This is my profession. I do this for a living. I can get you from point A to point B quicker, more strategic, keep you grounded in reality, keep your mind clear from your emotions and your poor judgment at times, keep you focused, keep you on track, keep you disciplined, because you know what, guys? For those of you carrying the food debt that I talked about, it is going to take you a very long time to dig out of that. And if you are serious about eliminating that food debt once and for all, you're going to need a game plan. It's not enough to just be motivated for a day and then quit. Be motivated for a day and then quit. Be motivated for a day and then quit. You can't treat your body that way. Your body deserves the ultimate care. And for me, guys, when I started up on my shred again, I really started rededicating myself back to my health in September. And it took me a little while to start reprioritizing, but I have been so much more accomplished. How does one consistently stay motivated? You can't stay consistently motivated, but the problem is you do it anyway. You keep going. You don't wait for motivation. That's the key. You rely on habit. You do it anyway. It doesn't matter your mood. It doesn't matter the temperature. It doesn't matter. Guys, it doesn't matter. You do it anyway. Don't worry about your motivation. Because if you rely on your motivation, hey, from California, Deanna, what's up? If you rely on motivation, you guys, You need it for your mental illness. You guys, as I've shared with you very transparently, the real reason I'm doing this shred is for my mental sanity. And I get bad anxiety. And this is helping me manage so I can function as a human being. And if I was not on a shred right now, if I have not been going to the gym, if I have not been doing this, my health would be in a very bad place. So I am doing this for quality of life. I am doing this to not just survive, but to thrive. And sometimes, guys, it's the healthiest possible thing you can do to best manage your health. So the thing is, you guys, for those of you who want to cut corners, for those of you guys who want to take shortcuts, good luck with that. What I'm going to tell you is you're going to be circling right back again and being like, oh gosh, Christine, you were right. I hear it all the time. And I'm not saying that to sound like a know-it-all. I'm saying it because I've been there. I know what works. I know what doesn't. And we have mostly females watching this. How many of you are trying to do it all? Most of you guys work. Most of you guys deal with a family. Most of you guys deal with running a household. Most of you guys deal with all the chores and the cooking and the grocery shopping and trying to do your makeup nice and trying to make yourself look presentable to the world and trying to keep peace in the family and trying to just hold everything down. And for those of you who are trying to hold a lot down, and I understand, Michelle, I definitely understand. For those of you who have a lot going on, you have to take care of you. You have to, because it's crucial. It's absolutely crucial to recharge. It's crucial to invest in yourself. It is absolutely a necessity. And you meal prep for you only. You go to school, you have a baby, you work, you're a wife, healthy lifestyle. Guys, I get it. And I will tell you this. I remember a while back, I told myself that I didn't need to pay for somebody to help clean my house. And I said, I can just do it. I don't need to pay someone. Da, 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 da. You know what? That money spent in having somebody do tasks, because the thing is, there's only certain things that I can do. I need to find help with things that anybody can do. And I appreciate you, Ruthie. And I can't be wasting my time doing these mundane tasks. And I know the tendency to get cheap on things, guys. Trust me, because I get frugal sometimes too. But you have to look at value, 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 value. When you hire me as your coach, you're not just paying me for the 30 minutes we're on the phone once a week or the meal plan. You're not just paying me for that. You're paying me for my entire technical lifetime of science-based experience. You are paying me for the decade I've been working in nutrition and wellness. You're paying me for the entire 7 years before that I've spent building supplements. You're paying for my experience. And unfortunately, a lot of people want to hire 23-year-old people with no work experience, no real world experience. Guys, I've worked with over 30,000 clients. I've seen it all. And that breadth and depth of experience only comes with age. It only comes with time. And I appreciate that, Michelle. Worked my ass off on that, on the Gauge Life products. The smoothness is not by accident. It's built into it, you guys. So what I'm trying to say is, a lot of people don't understand how to properly value their time, how to properly prioritize their health, you guys. I wanted to let you guys know that I have enrollment currently open for my January 2020 VIP Elite group. Now, for those of you guys who don't know what this is an intimate VIP coaching experience, and I have an announcement this week of something new that's coming to Gauge Girl Training. I'm so excited. It's going to be available for Black Friday. And it is a completely brand new thing that we've never done before. And that being said, I am taking on more one-on-one clients in January. So what that means is my VIP Elite group is 12 weeks of intensive one-on-one coaching. You get to be part of a very small, intimate Facebook community. We get an hour Zoom meeting once a week. I might actually make the Zoom meeting 90 minutes once a week. I go really in depth with you guys on mindset, on accountability, on really, there's a lot of sharing, there's a lot of openness. And I gotta tell you guys that as a coach, since I started this group, it has been the most fulfilling, rewarding thing I have ever done in my career. I mean that when I say in my career. Every single person in this group wants to be there. Every single person in there is showing up as if their life depended on it. And there is so much I can do with you if you come to me ready, willing, hungry, ambitious, ready to do the work, ready to be vulnerable and share. I'm not asking you guys to be robots. I'm not asking you guys to be perfect. I'm asking you guys to try, and I'm asking you guys to just stay accountable and stay in the loop. I have clients who are going further above and beyond with their mindset, with their beliefs of themselves. Are their bodies changing? Absolutely, but it's so much more than just the physical, you guys. It's so much more than just losing the inches in the weight. And trust me, my ladies will tell you the weight is coming off. They are getting stronger. They are getting leaner. They are getting faster. What's happening is this. They're discovering confidence. They're discovering inner strength. They're discovering boundaries. They're discovering their inner badass. They're discovering habits and patterns that they have that bring them down. They're discovering areas where they need to reinforce boundaries. They're discovering so many things about themselves. And my weight loss journey is going great. Thank you for asking. And I have an update video going live tomorrow. And it is literally a miracle of God to witness these incredible internal shifts that are happening in these women. If you're a woman, and this group is for women only, I do coach men one-on-one, but this is not a group for men. This is a very intimate female group. If you are a woman and you're ready to do the heavy lifting, you're ready to dig deep, you're ready to get to the root of your self-limiting beliefs, you're ready to fight through the challenges, you're ready to listen to instruction, you're ready to be told what to do. And for me, starting my shred again, I'm just like, man, I make decisions all day, every day, and just having my plan outlined for me, just knowing exactly what to eat, what to get to the store. You guys, every day I open my fridge. I don't have to guess what I have to eat. I open my fridge, boop, 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 boop. I see my Tupperware containers. That's what I'm eating today. Not a drop more, not a drop less. And the thing I love about people who are willing to invest in themselves, people who are willing to invest in their personal development, people who are ready to do the work, is that their change is inevitable. It's inevitable. The key is getting out of your own way long enough to be able to commit. And the thing is, like, I get so excited for somebody once they get out of their way long enough to be like, look, I need this. I need to see what happens if I actually work on myself, if I actually stop the BS, I stop the quick fixes, I stop the I'll do it myself, and the people who are ready to fight for their life, the people who are really ready to have to deal with themselves. Yeah, it's like you literally have to have your own little come to Jesus moment where you're like, you know what? Enough is enough. My life has to change. I can't do this on my own anymore. I don't want to do this on my own anymore. It's hard. It's lonely. No one understands. And that's a really big reason why a lot of people fall off track, you guys. They feel like nobody understands them. They feel like they don't have anyone to talk to. They feel like they need to be perfect or just binge. And the reality is, neither of those work. There is a gray area, and there is a way to cope, there's a way to manage, and there is a way to make steady, consistent progress in spite of your mistakes, in spite of the errors, in spite of, life. And I I encourage you, if your brain is tickled by this at all, the bubbles are making you dizzy. All right, well, let's turn them off for my friend Sasha here. If the idea of getting intensive one-on-one help is something that excites you and terrifies you at the same time, who gets that feeling? That excitement plus being terrified. And the fear isn't a bad thing, you guys. That fear's not a bad thing. When you start feeling that fear, why are you afraid? Because I'm pushing you. I'm pushing you to a different place you've never been before. And let me tell you something, and I tell this to my clients, it's not hard because it's hard. It only seems hard because it's new. And if I told you that you could feel confident in your own skin, if I told you you can eat realistic portions, if I told you that you could eat food you like, if I told you that you would have support, assistance, group meetings, one-on-one meetings, in addition to an intimate private Facebook forum where I love how all the ladies are doing videos and talking to each other and connecting with one another in a very intimate way. Guys, you are worth it. You're afraid you'll not only let yourself down, but now me. The thing is, you have to face your fears. It's the only way you get through them. You never get over things. You just face it. And you face it. And the beauty in facing your fears, the beauty in facing me. So what's your fear? You're going to mess up and I'm going to be disappointed? You're afraid of that? You're afraid that I'm going to be disappointed? No, 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 no. I am going to get up under you, hold your hand, and show you how it's done. You can't disappoint me because I've made every mistake possible under the sun. And it's on you ultimately, but the thing is, I'm going to get up under you and I'm going to tell you like it is, and you're not going to be able to disappoint me. You know why? You're not going to be able to disappoint me? Because I'm going to help you. I'm going to help you do it. You're afraid of you? Don't be afraid of you. I'm going to help you do it. The whole community is going to help you do it. Now, you got to be in the right place. But if you're that person where you want to stay in the I'll do it myself mindset, and you want to do it solo because you think you're saving money, guys, you think you can afford, you think it's too expensive, but what I'm trying to tell you is you can't afford not to. The value and investment in your personal health, in your mental well-being, in how much better you feel overall, how much more in control, how much more, because we work on, for those of you who are in my elite group, we work on way more than just measurements and check-ins. We do a lot of mental exercises. We do a lot of visualizations. That's exactly what I'm telling you, Ruthie. Exactly. You're wasting the money now anyway. She's like, when we talk to each other, does that mean she's talking to herself? The elite group in January. So yes, the elite group in January starts January 20th, 2020. I'm not starting you guys on January 1st. My birthday's January 8th, and your girl has not been on a vacation in a year. And I need to take some time off at the end of this year to personally unplug and get myself together. Yes, I will add a link in the comments section, but you guys, it is first come, first serve. There are limited spots. I have the enrollment open now. I just wrote it up. I just put it live today. For personal one-on-one coaching, is at the same pricing. Note, the 12-week elite group is $1,500 for 12 weeks. So the price was just posted today. It is the best investment you'll ever make. It comes with so much more. And I have another announcement going live later this week. So I'm going to post the link in the description box. I'm going to paste it in the comment section. Actually, I'll paste it in the comment section. And I'll pin it there. But I'm going to be chatting with you guys more this week. Thank you guys for being with me. I just want to plant that seed. This program, the VIP Elite, will not be on a Black Friday sale. So if you're waiting for it to go on sale, it's not. FYI, the 2020 group does not go on sale because you're getting so much more than that comes with my typical plans. So that being said, there's going to be some Black Friday specials and whatnot, but it will not be on the VIP Elite group coaching. So if you were wanting to wait because of that, I'm telling you, there is no sale on it. That is the price. So that being said, you guys, thank you so much for joining me this evening. I'll put the link below. Nice chatting with you. And there's a new video tomorrow on my shred update. Oh my gosh, you guys, it's going so well. It's going so well. Good night. Bye.